Among the ancient legends of Greece, the Chimera reigned as one of the most feared creatures, a monstrous being that defied mortal comprehension. This bestial hybrid, born of myth, boasted the majestic body and head of a lion, the fierce visage of a goat on an additional head, and yet another terrifying head belonging to a dragon. Its form was completed by a sinuous serpent tail that struck with lethal precision, and, as if these horrors were not enough, the Chimera soared through the skies on mighty wings. Throughout the Hellenic world, this dread creature appeared in art and lore, its form shifting with the tales of different cultures. In some depictions, the Chimera bore only two formidable heads or lacked wings entirely, yet its fearsome nature remained undiminished. The very sight of this creature instilled terror in the hearts of those who encountered it, a living omen of impending disaster. Its myriad forms, whether fully adorned with monstrous features or rendered in a simpler guise, evoked the same deep-rooted dread and awe, forever marking the Chimera as an enduring symbol of the unnatural and the terrifying. Ancient sacred scrolls and trembling local villagers testified to its eternal, unrivaled terror. In the shadowed annals of Greek mythology, the Chimera emerged as a dread portent, born of the monstrous union of Typhon and Echidna, the progenitors of the darkest creatures known to mortal men. This unholy lineage bestowed upon the Chimera a legacy of terror that permeated every corner of the ancient world. From its very birth, the creature was marked by an aura of impending doom. Its very presence was an ominous sign that calamity lurked close at hand. To glimpse the fearsome visage of the Chimera, or even to dream of its ghastly form, was to be touched by the hand of misfortune. The ancients believed that such encounters heralded untold disasters, portending the rise of strife, war, and ruin. In temples and sacred groves, seers would murmur in hushed tones about the cursed offspring of Typhon and Echidna, whose existence embodied the capricious wrath of the gods. Ever since its inception, the Chimera has stood as a living omen, a grim reminder that no mortal could escape the shadow of fate, nor the inexorable march of destiny wrought by divine displeasure. Thus, the Chimera's existence served as an eternal warning, a true symbol of doom remembered by all. In ancient times, the Chimera struck terror into the hearts of all who dared oppose it. This monstrous hybrid, a living embodiment of pure dread, roamed the lands with a savage grace that defied its massive frame. With the lethal precision of its lion's claws, it tore through any opposition, leaving devastation in its wake. The searing blaze of its dragon head engulfed entire cities, reducing proud strongholds to smoldering ruins. No defense was formidable enough, for even when the creature found itself encircled by determined warriors, it would unfurl its mighty wings and soar above the fray, escaping capture with an almost supernatural agility. In the aftermath of its rampage, the very earth was scarred, and few vestiges of once thriving settlements remained, each a silent testament to its merciless power. Villages lay in ruins, and the vibrant echoes of life were replaced by whispers of horror. The Chimera, with its relentless fury and indomitable strength, epitomized the unstoppable force of nature's wild, untamed chaos. It was not merely a beast, but a harbinger of doom, a nightmare incarnate whose legacy of terror endured through the ages. Its relentless fury left an indelible mark on history, eternally and profoundly remembered. In the midst of terror and despair, the reign of the dreaded Chimera was destined to meet its end. The fearsome beast had devastated the lands of the kingdom of Lycia, leaving a trail of ruin and sorrow in its wake. Amidst the chaos, a beacon of hope emerged in the form of Bellerophon, one of Greek mythology's most revered heroes. As a devoted protege of the goddess Athena, he was imbued with divine purpose and unmatched valor. Guided by the whispers of destiny, Bellerophon mounted the majestic Pegasus, a glorious winged steed whose very presence inspired courage in the hearts of the oppressed. Together, They soared into battle against the monstrous hybrid, confronting the terror that had long held the region in its iron grip. With unwavering determination, the hero unleashed his prowess against the creature's multifaceted fury. The clash was titanic, echoing through the annals of legend, as mighty roars and thunderous wings filled the skies. In a final breathtaking moment of valor, Bellerophon struck down the beast, exorcising the shadow of despair from Lycia and restoring hope to a people long beleaguered by fear. Thus, unyielding mortal valor and divine grace restored light and banished eternal darkness. In the final act of its storied legacy, the Chimera transcended its monstrous form to become an enduring emblem of fear and fascination. This fearsome creature, once immortalized by the bards and poets of ancient Greece, captured imaginations far beyond its homeland, its terrifying visage woven into the fabric of worldwide lore. The epic tales and stirring verses that celebrated its dread inspired generations, yet as the sands of time shifted, a new legend arose. During the Middle Ages, the once dominant image of the Chimera gradually yielded to the soaring majesty of dragons, whose fiery breath and scaled might redefined the landscape of myth. Nevertheless, the Chimera's essence remained etched in the annals of history, a potent symbol of the dark forces that reside in the recesses of the human mind. It came to represent the evil born of man's own perverse imagination, the latent danger and monstrous potential lurking within each soul. Thus, even as legends evolve and new heroes emerge, the Chimera endures as a timeless reminder of the eternal battle between the light of reason and the shadow of inner darkness. Its everlasting legacy endures, echoing powerfully through time and inspiring both awe and profound caution.